This is not. There's no reason for him to do this right now. He's just. What is he doing? He's like making a circle, a half circle so far with the pylons. And I hear the commentator saying Majayun, Majayun, and there's only one reason he could be saying that, because CJ, of course, much is on CJ Entas as Majayun is, and of course Majayun has had his soul killed by Firebat Hero, and he's just getting some sweet revenge for his teammate, the poor savior, and he's gonna draw a heart, I believe, in the middle of the map there. I think that's what he's gonna draw. He is so far ahead, he can draw a freaking heart, and Firebat Hero scans the heart. Oh man! Oh man! This is like in Counter-Strike when you get knifed, and they say "Jumiliation." Firebat Hero has just gotten humiliated by much putting some serious humiliation here. In-game ceremony by much. Firebat Hero must be pissed off right now, but he has nothing he can do about it. He's built a supply depot on the south. I think that's one of his 2 remaining bases that hasn't been mined out, and Firebat Hero is just not going to be able to win here. Much has enough. He knew he had enough. He could draw a heart with pylons in the middle of the map for no reason other than to humiliate Firebat Hero. And Firebat Hero just getting a taste of his own medicine here, a taste of his own humiliation. And wow, I have to say, this has been long in waiting, but in some ways this is, I guess, revenge from Savior by proxy, and much has definitely just, wow, that's just absolutely amazing. This is, I don't know if it's a Pimpus play, but it belongs in some kind of anthology of bad-mannered plays of 2008. I mean, this is even better than building a nexus inside of your opponent's base, like what's his name does, Best does. This is really just pure genius, drawing a heart in the middle of the map. I mean, that's just crazy. And I think this is going to be the finishing blow here against these tanks. Psystorm, Stasis going off on Firebat Hero. Firebat Hero, is he crying on his desk right now? That's all I want to know, is if he's crying on the table, because he's not GGing. He's refusing to GG, even when it's completely over. There's no way he can possibly come back. Perhaps he is going to get emotional after this game. We'll have to say that's going to be the most exciting portion of this exciting game. I have to say, is what will Firebat Hero do after getting kicked out of the MSL and humiliated in the final game. I mean, this is proving epic here, and streaming in units here. He doesn't even care if he loses them. He's going to take out, Much is going to take out that expansion at the 9 o'clock now quite safely. And wow, managing to storm the crap out of these tanks, creating an Archon there too. I mean, really. At this part, yeah, at this point, Much is basically just rampaging across the map, and he's stasis. What is he doing? He stasis his own dragoons. And Much, you vampire, you. I mean, and Firebat Hero putting mines around the dragoons so they'll die when they're unstasis. I mean, this is just becoming seriously just a funny game here. Firebat Hero perhaps trying to show that he's not completely demoralized here. But you know, he is out of this game no matter what. He's lost his expansion once again, and actually it looks like Much actually saved his units with a bunch of zealots just taking the hits from the mines, and Firebat Hero yeah, desperately trying to EMP everything in sight. I'm surprised he's not researching Irradiate and trying to do some kind of Irradiate on High Templars by now. That's how silly the game has become. But Firebat Hero has definitively lost the game here. There's no way of coming back like he did against Savior when he actually still had a lot of units left. Savior made a big mistake in that game of not killing off the floating units of Firebat Hero, floating buildings before they got to the new position. And Much once again showing off. He's stasis his own units at the front door. And by doing that, he's basically locked Firebat Hero off of the map, actually. Firebat Hero cannot leave his main base, and I just can't wait until Firebat Hero cries. Will Firebat Hero cry is the big question here. And I just want to see it, you know. That's what I say. The money shot, Firebat Hero on the desk, sobbing away. And unfortunately for Firebat Hero, I mean, I did want to see him later on in the tournament. I had to say, if I was gonna root for someone, I would have rooted for Firebat Hero. Not because I like the person personally, but I think he leads to exciting games. I think he probably is a better player overall than Much. I might get some flack on that, but he has been playing excellently so far. And of course, who doesn't love his ceremonies? I mean, seriously. And now he's finally allowed allowed out of his base after the Stasis Dragoons are dead. And Much continuing to waste resources. I don't know what he's doing now. He could draw a lot of strange shapes on the map if he wants to. Maybe some erotic parts. I don't know, some inappropriate pictures. He can do anything he wants, but now he's filling up his heart with photon cannons for no reason. I mean, he could cannon push Firebathero in right now and probably win. Oh man, Much. I never knew Much was much for ceremonies, but he evidently is. He's quite hilarious of a player in his own right here. And of course, I have to feel in part he's doing this for Savior too. I'm sure they have a good relation in the team, and certainly the commentators were saying that. I think they definitely mentioned Majayun a few times, which of course is Savior's name. So yeah, not much to say about this. Firebathero going to attack those photon cannons. Yeah, I mean, this is just a farce right now. Basically, both are presenting a show of sorts. But, I mean, what's next? Scouts? I think Scouts could be next, though, honestly. And he stasises the SAVs to slow down Firebathero's economy. That's what's next. But Scouts could be the ending blow here. If this game goes longer, I have to say Mass Scouts is the one build that will make Much happier right now. And I don't know what Firebathero is doing. Oh, he's attacking one of the expansions, one of the 6 or 7 expansions of Much, and yeah, Much Much could win with Mass Arbiters perhaps at this point. Yeah, Firebathero has his main base. Wow, did you hear that from the commentators? GG. And wow, both of them wiping sweat off their bodies, and Firebathero, oh man, what is his reaction to this? Was that just sweat coming from his face? Was that sweat he wiped off in front of his face, or was there some tears in there? That is the question. And Much looking very cool there. Well, he was looking pretty cool there. I wonder if any ceremonies will be done here. We'll have to see. I'm definitely going to watch this video for a minute or two longer. And Much drinking his Starbucks there. Go mocha cappuccino there, or whatever, ice mocha. It's probably what it's drinking from the look of it. A grande ice mocha with human blood mixed in, of course, because Much is a vampire. And Firebathero now has to drink his tears of sorrow from having been kicked out. And look at that. He's not even given some privacy. There's cameras in his dressing room here as he's trying to figure out what happened to him. Is he going to tear up? I mean, that's the thing. I think all of Korea wants to know, and everyone who's watching wants to know, is he going to cry? You can see he's trying hard not to because he knows this will be across all the TV replays here of this game.